Alright, good morning, and welcome to another episode of Nicholas Pouliot Outdoors. Today, we're at a new pond, and we're going to do the micro challenge here. Hopefully, I can get this footage up, because last time we were here, had bad luck and didn't get the footage up. So we'll try again. It's pretty windy today. It's going to be hard to do this micro challenge. I'm going to try fishing over here first, and then I might have to use the wind to my back because I don't know if I'm going to be able to cast over here. But we'll check it out. I'm going to start off with the jerk bait. I think I'm going to start. Yeah, let me try casting it. Oh, well, we had one right there. I was gonna say, I was ready to say, hey, we're gonna have to go on the other side, but just got nailed. Yeah, it's pretty cold today. It's in the low 50s. Oh, there's one. Alright, first fish of the day. What do we got? Little largemouth. Tiny largemouth. Now we're micro fishing. Should have got another pair of pliers. There we go, little guy. I'm surprised we can cast this thing in this wind. This wind is horrible. Said 59 is the high with fair conditions. Well, I think the weatherman lied on that one. Let's go down here so I can cast a little further. We might have to try the other pond down the other side because it's windy. I'll be out of the wind down there probably. Doing good, you? Yeah, I just caught one. Small largemouth. Just got here, third cast. Yeah, today's pretty cold. $80 degrees the other day, now it's 53. That's the thing about Southern Illinois, you really don't have seasons. You got winter and you got summer. See, normally I like to chop on the water, but today it's going to be a little challenging. getting a good cast though. The other pond's on the other side, and it's down a hill, so that might be the spot today. I think we might have to switch to the lipless crankbait. Let it sink a little bit. Alright, we're gonna move down to the little pier over there. We're gonna fish off that little pier, and then we'll be maybe wind to our back, maybe? I'm not sure. But this is gonna be a challenge. Super windy out. Throwing a small little light bait. Try to fish this cove over here. I don't know if you guys can hear that wind, but it's pretty bad. You can see it in the water. Look at them. I film with a waterproof case on at all times, so I'm not sure if it's good for the wind or what. Alright, we're gonna fish off this. It's not really a dock. I don't know what you call that. It's like a little pier. We'll fish off that, then we'll try the other pond on the other side since there's no window over there. Believe it or not, the pond's over there and you can't see it because it goes downhill. This main pond feeds into the other pond, and the other pond's a lot bigger. See, yesterday's episode, we catching a little panfish. There's a lot of panfish here, but there's a lot of bass here, and there's actually bigger bass here. Believe it or not, this place has got some pretty good ones in it. I think the biggest one I caught here was 4 pounds. And it was right by where we just started. Alright. Let's fish in this little cove right here. The wind's not too bad over here. Got a little structure. There we go. Winds are out back right here. That water chop's gonna kill us today with this little bait. There we go. Well, guys, we got another little bass. I'm surprised no bluegill yet. No bluegill. Little bass. That thing's tiny. He's like 3.5 inches, 4 inches. Let's get it back out there. Yeah, the episode I filmed here the other day, we caught quite a few of bass, and they were all about 10 to 14 inches, so. I was using a rage worm on that time. I'm just reeling it in slow, twitching it in. Usually where there's one, there's 2 or 3 of them. Oh, something just bit it. Ooh, right there. He came right up for it. See, I don't know about you guys, but I like micro fishing. Sometimes you get a big bass micro fishing. Ooh, right there. Another one came up and hit it. They love this little jerk bait. I highly recommend this little cream kit. If you see my video yesterday, I showed you about the cream. Get it at Walmart. $6 and change, you get 6 lures. You can't beat that. That's budget fishing at its best. See, I fished just the lures yesterday. Today I might modify one. Maybe put a split shot on. See if I can get a little bit further in this wind. It's going pretty good. And the best thing about these micro lures are, it catches a lot of species, and it's going to build your confidence. But hey, I'm not good with the jerkbait. Well, fish this jerkbait, catch a bunch of bluegill, learn how to use the jerkbait, and then get a bigger one for bass. Got one more week to my big trip. We're gonna have some great footage out there. Doing a little family trip. I'm gonna do catfishing for you guys, striper fishing, walleye fishing. It's gonna be good. Alright, we're gonna go to the other side. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so here's the pond we were just fishing. And then there's the second pond. It drops down so you can't see it from the other side. This side's a little bit bigger, I think. The wind looks real bad down there, so we're not going to go down there today. We're going to do wind to our back, and we're going to fish this whole side over here. So let's get at it. I'm not going to switch baits yet. Just got a feeling about this jerk bait today. I'm going to catch me a decent bass on it. That's the feeling. It's going to happen. Make sure you guys are good to go. I mean, how awesome would it be to catch like a 2-pounder on this little lure? The hooks are real tiny. I'm going to have to flip them in quick. The action on these little lures is just so amazing. If I do change, I'm going to throw that lipless crankbait out there. I think it'd do pretty good in this condition. Sun's starting to come up. There it is, breaking through them clouds. I don't know about you guys, but I am ready for this cold weather. Last night at work, I was like one of the only guys that didn't have a jacket on. I've been hot all summer. I don't want to feel the cold. This looks really good over here too. This pond has great structure. It's always clean here. They take good care of it. It's funny because the pond yesterday, that one's highly fished and they don't take care of it that well. This one's not that fished that much. And look how nice it looks. Well, the springtime it's pretty highly fished here. Summer it gets fished pretty good, but it starts getting too hot and you don't see many people here. So I don't blame them. But down there you can see where we started, way down there. It's a pretty good sized pond. I'm not sure what species are all in here. I know there's bluegill, pumpkin seed, there's largemouth bass. There's probably channel catfish in here. There's people cutting the grass behind us. Dude did a burnout earlier on his lawnmower. One of the little zero turns. Well, I think I just got bit. Let's try out there again. This looks so good over here. The spot that didn't look good is where I caught a bass earlier. I'm gonna give this lure, we're gonna give it like taking about 10 more casts in this spot. We're gonna fish that corner over there. I might tie the lipless crankbait on before I get to that corner. Come on, fish. There's one. Alright guys, upgraded, a little bit bigger. Man, I was ready to say I was tying on that lipless crankbait, and then this guy had it coming. Whoop! There he goes. There he goes, he took off. This guy is a great little lure right here. Alright, let's try this corner over here. Man, that bass, he just kind of messed with the strategy. I was going to say lipless crankbait time. I guess I'm going to keep throwing this. Let's try this corner over here. Sometimes it's real hard to put down a lure when you're doing well on it. I mean, that's 3 bass. Sometimes we have to put the lure down and try something new. I mean, maybe I'll get bigger bass on that lipless. Oh man. I mean, what would you guys do? Would you just keep using the same lure? It's working, use it. I mean, would you even use the lipless crankbait today? Would you stay true to the jerkbait? I might be just getting lucky, because these conditions are hard with this lipless, I mean not lipless crankbait, but this jerkbait's hard to use in the wind. It's so light. But yeah, we're gonna fish this spot in this corner with this one, and I'm going to force myself to switch over, and we're going to fish the lipless crankbait all the way down that whole side, just to see what kind of fish we're going to get. Yesterday, you guys didn't get to see the lipless crankbait because I lost that footage, but I mean, I slammered those bluegill. I mean, every cast I was just reeling them in. It was off that bridge spot. Oh, I just had a bass swirl up on this thing. I don't know where he went. That looked like a little bigger bass. Ooh, he just came up. I just seen one of them. He was small, that one. Oh, killing me. They love this bait too much. Oh, I missed him. I missed him. Little 4-inch bass. He keeps coming at it. I just seen him again. I'm running out of room. He needs to be more aggressive. I slow it down, they don't want it. Go fast, they want it. Let's try over here. There we go. Now we're talking business, guys. We got something a little bit better. It's probably a bluegill. What do we got? Oh, guys! Oh, man, look at the size of this crappie. That's a fish right there, boys. Wow. Holy smokes. Look at this. Look at the size of that thing. That is a good eater right there, boys and ladies. Wow. That's bigger than my hand. Big old crappie. I didn't even know crappie were in here. That is sweet. That is nice. I really hope I got this on film. I'm going to take a picture with my cell phone. Man, I am so excited. Great fight. All right. If I wasn't going to my grandma's house after this, I would have kept that. I would have been eating good. Man. Well, he gets to live. Guys, how can I change this lure right now? It's just doing so good. Ah, it's epic. Big old crappie like that. Usually the crappie around here are pretty small. That was a pretty big one. See, it was pulling real good, like real hard, like a good bass, like maybe like a little 1 pound bass, and all of a sudden it was coming in all diagonal. I was like, oh, it's a bluegill. But nope. Good old crappie. I think Extreme Philly Fishing would like this episode today. Maybe I'm going to tell him on his channel, hey, check out my video. I just posted. Do a little micro fishing. Alright, we're sticking to the plan, guys. I'm going to give this about 5 more minutes. Then, gonna switch my lure to the lipless crankbait. Even though we are catching good numbers. Trying to talk myself out of it, but it's not gonna happen. Because it's hard to take the lipless off once you start getting going. You know what? I'm gonna do it right now. I'm changing. Let's change it up. If I don't do it now, I'm not gonna do it. But yep, there it is, guys. One of my favorite new lures. $6 and some change, man. You gotta try new things to find that lure. I won't let you guys down. You're gonna like this lipless crankbait. It works wonders. It did good yesterday. Man, I'm still pumped on that crappie. Some of you guys are probably thinking like, that's an average crappie where I live. Well, it's not average here. Not in this little tiny pond. Those guys are eating good. Sorry for the wind, guys. I want to be out of the wind in a minute. I swear, the wind in my eyes is making them water, not that I changed my baits. It is sad, though. Now, the weird thing about this lipless crankbait is, I thought it would cast better than the jerkbait because it seems like it's a little heavier, but this one doesn't cast as good. Alright. We're going to stay in the spot for a little bit because I want to see if I can get another crappie over in this corner again. Yeah, the casting on this one's not that great compared to the other one. However, the action on this one is a little bit better because the wind is not affecting it because it's going under the water. So that's good. We might catch more fish on this bait. There's a guy, Speedy Gonzalez, cutting the grass. He's hauling butt over there. No bites yet. I think my strategy too is I'm going to start filming shorter film and then I'll shut the film off and then record again. That way if I lose 1 or 2 films, it's only 10-15 minutes. So I'm about to make another new one and then fish down that side. Which we're going to do that right now. We're going to shut the film down and then start back up, going down that side right after I get 2 casts over here. I hope you guys are excited just as much as I am about that crappie. That was pretty cool. Micro fishing and you get one of them bad boys. Most people get crappie lures for micro fishing. It's like, oh, I got a micro lure. Well, it's a crappie lure. It is micro. But these ones aren't targeted for crappie. They're just targeted for all the small ones. Ah, laying right by a big old turtle. Alright guys, so we're gonna fish down that cove down there, down at the end. Alright, we'll be back in a minute.